One thing is I thought we handled ourselves great at the end. I think that we really gave ourselves a chance to win, and down 10 with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go. I thought we did everything we could to give ourselves a chance to win, to get to the point where we had the ball down 2, and we were a little rushed during the whole game, but I thought we really did our executed very well in terms of lengthening the game and giving ourselves a great chance to win. So I'm really proud of our effort, and hopefully we can get ourselves ready for our next game on Wednesday against VCU.
Chris, how did they get to 15 with roughly 12 minutes left, you think?
Yeah, I think they made 3-point shots. I think they were timely. I think we spend a lot of our energy probably really and our focus on Livingston. I thought he made some good passes, and those guys stepped up and made threes. I think we had one guy. One guy who was shooting 4% from 3 make 2 threes, and so Kyer came in, had made 1 3 on the season. He made 2 today. That's a little bit bad luck, and maybe that's a little bit where we could be a little bit better defensively.
Your shots weren't falling today as well as they have been in the last 5 games. Is it any concern about shot selection, or is it just one of those nights?
Well, shot selection, not necessarily, but I think in terms of we were just a little in a rush. I thought that we didn't necessarily let ourselves keep moving the ball. We did a better job in the second half. I thought we were just in a little bit of a rush, looking for big shots early, and so I don't think if you stopped it on the videotape, not knowing where it was in the game or the possession, you'd say that's not a bad shot. But I thought it was a little bit rushed, and it took us a little bit of time to settle down.
Coach, what were your thoughts on Sherrod's performance today?
Well, he was great. Maybe the last 3 games have been the 3 best games in his career, and he's always been known as a great shooter, but he's a very good and versatile all-around player, and he was terrific. He stole the ball a few times. He played well defensively. He had a ton of points. He played great, and this season has been a huge challenge because it has sped up the expectations for him from ourselves, and he has really come on strong, and I think we all see how great of a player he will be.
Hey, Chris, how about speaking to DeMonte's absence and how that may have affected the way this thing went?
Well, of course, it has an effect. It has an impact on us. He's a great player for us, and we need to be at full strength for sure. And when we're not, it's going to have an impact, and especially with DeMonte, with how much he does for us. Well, Nathan, I love Nate's game. He is he's somebody who's very versatile, very athletic. I thought he had some nerves today, especially early on, but he's going to be a great player and really helped us at the end. And what I think he's going to be is a great defensive player, and that showed up a little bit today. It's just a position he's in that's a great opportunity, but a tremendous challenge. I thought he handled it well.
The 3 teams that yourself, Mason, and VCU all kind of round robin here over the last 2 weeks, and you guys get them on Wednesday. Mason said they don't match up well against VCU, but they match up a little bit better with you because the teams are built so similarly. You guys come out against VCU and have the game that you had. What is it about matchups that can dictate so much about each game from night to night? It's got to be maddening.
Yeah.
Because there's so much. There seems to be sometimes some disparity.
Yeah. I honestly can't answer that. I don't necessarily know. I remember there was a time, I think, when Charlotte was in our league, we had won maybe 7 in a row or 7 of 8 or something like that, and 1 was in overtime, 2 were we won the game in the last minute, and I think to a certain extent it gets going like that, and. So I'm sure the matchups do have it. I don't necessarily, see it that way or that blatantly or anything like that. And but maybe there is something and something we can really look to address before we play again.
How about looking forward to VCU and looking back at that December game or January game, and what do you need to do to replicate that?
Well, obviously we played very well, and I think we played really well defensively. Maybe one of our better defensive games, that and Davidson probably, John. And so we need to defend well. They come at you in a lot of different ways, and Williams' speed and Tillman's quickness and size, Jenkins' ability to shoot, and so we need to defend as well. We need to try to defend as well as we did there, and to give ourselves a good chance.
Now, Coach, is there something that you would not like to do this time around that you did in the first game? Is there anything in particular you would like to see your team not do this time around against VCU?
Well, I don't want to give any secrets away, but yeah, I think, I feel like our game plan was good, but more importantly, we executed well. And so we defended really, really well and limited second shot. So on the whole, I think we put ourselves in great position to win. I'm sure they'll make an adjustment or two or whatever they're supposed to do, I'm sure they'll do. So I don't know exactly what will show up, but we'll need to get ourselves as prepared as we can.